It was during Youth Training Academy last summer, 2016, and it was an idea that Deborah Kravitz, the Nutrition Services Director, brought up in passing to the youth, was that we have these styrofoam trays, and getting compostable trays would be a great step in reducing the school's waste stream. And that was something that the youth, our group, just really latched onto. And so they started talking about, all right, what might we be able to do to change that? And it grew from there. So it was really just something that Deb brought up. To me, it seemed like in passing, and the youth ran with it.
It was inspiring, and I was really excited when the youth from last summer's program expressed an interest in something that I was very interested in doing and had been for a long time, but lacked the time and the resources to do that within my normal workday and schedule with school nutrition. So bringing it up to one of the groups at the Youth Training Academy last summer, and then for them to take an interest and decide that that was going to be a project that they wanted to work on was exciting.
I chose to work on this project because I thought there needed to be a change, because styrofoam is not good for the environment, and it just sits and takes forever to go away.
It was really just eye-opening, because seeing like the amount of space they take up and how long they'll be around in our environment, it was honestly just kind of astounding. Like, whoa, these are going to be here forever, and they're doing horrible things to our environment. So it was really just, and like learning about them and talking to people, like, oh wow, these are just not good for our environment at all. These have to go.
They did a petition where they got signatures of lots of other different youths in the area. They did interviews with like the school janitors and some other people who this project would impact, and so that was all them.
Well, we interviewed a bunch of people. We interviewed janitors who clean up the trays every day in our schools, and we interviewed people from Julinder's Recycling and how they deal with the trays, and we also wrote and put online a petition to get to like see how many people would be in support of this, and I think we got 1,000 people from California signed the online one, and I think 5,000 about worldwide signed it. And so we just tried to get as much information and facts and figures and stuff to present to the board.
We did a lot of research on styrofoam and how it's bad for the environment, made a PowerPoint, showed up, presented.
It's easy to feel like you don't have power to change the space that you're living in, and with this group, like, they thought of a change that they wanted and had a great success in making that change a reality. And it was quick too. You know, Youth Training Academy is only a few weeks over the summertime, and by the end of the Youth Training Academy, the board had said, yep, the switch can be made. And then they went back the next school year and the trays were different. So I think it's empowering. It is something that adults can have a hard time feeling like is achievable, and so to see a youth group do it, it's great.
It feels wonderful. It feels amazing. Like going in my junior year, going to the high school and seeing all these trays and saying like, oh wow, like we did this, we made this change. It was a really nice feeling to know like, wow, we made this small step, and we did that. These like kids from the school district, with the help of like Deb Kravitz and a lot of community members, we made that change, and we got these horrible trays out and we got these amazing trays that are really just a lot better for the environment in. So it felt really nice.
Feels good knowing that there's less styrofoam going out into the oceans.
In this case, this particular replacement of styrofoam was not a cost-effective thing to do. In fact, it's twice the amount of cost to our program, but the impact of using styrofoam, the long-term environmental issues, both on the front end and the back end of disposal, were very strong points that were expressed to our school board, and and it makes a difference. And at the end of their presentation, I was directed by my board to go find a substitute for styrofoam, and fortunately we were able to do that and implement that on day one of that following school year.
be good to the environment. It's important. This is our planet. We need to take care of it. That's it. It's a pretty basic, just be good to the planet. That's all I got.